Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. With no satisfaction, I have to make this video, and I will use about 7 or 8 articles about Serbia and what happens in Kosovo. There were some protests. The Serbs protested and they tried to block the appointment of some mayors in the northern part of Kosovo by the guys in Pristina. Kurti, I think, is the prime minister, and the Serbs tried to block the entrance of these guys appointed because I think the Serbians boycotted the elections, and it was about 3.70 something that showed up. Therefore, I think these guys are just trying to take charge of the northern Kosovo, appointing their people. And the Serbs did not like that a bit. If you know, or if you remember, I made a video. Serbia has its military on high alert at the northern part of the province of Kosovo. And unfortunately, the NATO troops that are located in Kosovo, they blocked the protesters, the Serbs, and Pristina, the guys from Pristina. They sent some special troops over there, special police, and they got into clashes. The Serbs versus the NATO and the how should I put it, authorities from Pristina. So as I said, I have about 7 articles here. I predicted, and I think we are unfortunately in an accelerated course to have a war in the Balkans. I predicted this. I said it within a year and a half, we're going to have probably something over there exploding. It seems like we are almost there. Almost there. So what happened? Injuries occurred, people got hurt, and the West is saying, hey, what's going on here? The Serbs, are you crazy? Well, all right, let's go with this first thing. The first thing here is from, I think I got it from Fox initially, but this is something else, but I'm not going to play it. I just wanted to build some trust here. I'm not going to use only the Russians right here. Articles, I'm going to use this one. Video, violent clashes erupt between Serbs protesters and NATO forces. I can just take a look over there. I don't want to play because we live in a free world, and if I would do this, the keeper of the truth keepers will not allow me to talk to you again. So this is Fox News. Kosovo police, NATO peacekeepers clash with Serb protesters as tensions in the region escalate. Yep. So NATO-led troops and police clashed with, so there's on one side, clashed with protesters in northern Kosovo Monday amid an ongoing standoff between ethnic Albanian authorities and local ethnic Serbs who ignored warnings not to seize municipality buildings. So we know who's the guy to blame here. Is a Serb who ignored. All right, so the violence comes after Kosovo's police raided Serb-dominated area in the region's north and seized local municipality buildings over the weekend. The demonstrations have led to injuries on both sides, with more than a dozen NATO troops injured. Serbia, which maintains close contact with ethnic Serbs, raised combat readiness of its troops stationed near the border and warned it would intervene if Serbs in Kosovo are attacked again. So what do you think will happen? So this is this. Then we go here. Serb protesters clash with security forces in northern Kosovo. 2 Serbs injured. No, it's more than that. I have more information. So this is the Russian version. So the NATO Kosovo force, that's KFOR, deployed soldiers near town halls of Zvekan, Leposavić and Zubin Potok. Kosovo security forces are deployed behind KFOR soldiers. Earlier in the day, let's say NATO called on both sides to refrain from actions that could escalate tensions. I got videos here, but I will not play them. You know why. According to Kosovo online news agency, NATO fighters took members of the Serb elite, a Serbian minority political party in Kosovo, behind their cordon. So they're fighting. It's a lot of videos here. So this is what they tell us about this turnout. The tension escalated after Kosovo authorities attempted to appoint Albanians as mayors in the north of the province following the April 23rd elections for local self-government bodies. On Friday, Kosovar police used tear gas to break up peaceful demonstrations by ethnic Serbs protesting to the outcome of the elections and stormed several municipal buildings. The elections were boycotted by ethnic Serbs and declared valid despite a 3.5% voter turnout. So on Saturday, Serbia's National Security Council condemned the NATO-led KFOR for standing by while Kosovar police used force to install new Albanian mayors in the Serbs' majority northern provinces. All right, so we have here, next one. Kosovo tensions may lead to, what's this? What was I talking about? Huge explosion in Europe. Well, some people, you know, they will be waiting for that, and most of us, we will not, because that means destruction and a new front open. So again, a huge explosion may happen in center of Europe. The situation is alarming, but the West has set a course for the total subjugation of everyone who somehow expresses their own opinion. Lavrov, the foreign minister of Russia, told reporters during his visit to Kenya. So this is again the same thing they talk about this, and we want here next one. This is what Vučić said, and I'm just going to, I highlighted this, reporting up to 41 injuries among KFOR troops. This is the NATO troops. So some Western media have tried to shift the blame onto the demonstrators, reporting up to 41 injuries, among them 11 Italians. 4 Serbs were arrested in the unrest. All right, so we have more here. We have this. At least 52 Serbs have been injured during the clashes in Kosovo. Serbian President Aleksandar Vučić said, media reported that some 41 soldiers of the KFOR contingent also received injuries on Monday clashes, with the mission itself confirming 25 injuries. Now this is supposedly Italy, Germany condemn violent clashes in Kosovo, call for de-escalation. Yeah, I bet you do that. And then we have here Borrell, this semi-conscious guy, like is a know-nothing right here. EU Foreign Policy Chief Borrell condemns violence in Kosovo. You know, this condemnation, not towards, you know, Kosovo, and it's just, you know, who are to condemn here, right? And let's go back to Vučić here, this article. President Vučić, goal of aggravation in Kosovo is to cause clash between Serbia and NATO. No shit. What do you think? Yes, Captain Obvious. Yes, that's exactly what it is. And this is the goal. Remember, there is right now in the Balkans, I think it still is, NATO had a little mission over there, little games in Kosovo as well. So I don't know if that's like a preparing for a counterbalance of the... It seems like it's... I don't want to say, you know what I mean? But these guys make the... I made another video and YouTube did not like it, so I'm not going to say too much here. But I also made the same video, but a little bit more, with more free speech. I made it on Rumble. So that's on Rumble, and then the sterile one without balls, it's on YouTube, regarding how I think they got here and how just, you know, spontaneously all this happened. If you know what I mean? Yes, you know what I mean. So yes, unfortunately, tomorrow morning we can wake up and find out that the Serbs, some Serbs were, I don't know, injured, hurt, shot at, and then the Serbian military will enter its province, and then NATO will intervene and fight the Serbs over there. And then some people will say, opportunities. You know, invest when there's blood in the street. Who said that? Well, I can remember, but maybe you remind me. It was a person who said, well, the best amount, the best money you make, invest when there's blood in the street. Okay, well, correlate that to or with Lindsey Graham's statements on Russia that he made in front of Zelensky in Kiev, and you can figure things out. Remember, the best investment, he said. That's what Lindsey Graham, the senator of South Carolina, the best investment. I was talking about the Ukraine war. Interesting at all, because we knew that. So, thank you. We are on to them. Now, these guys are trying to channel us, keep us, zip it up, and so on, but we won't. We won't, because we will not let them, do whatever they want. They do a lot of things that really they want, like send billions, start wars and all that. And now we're free people. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.